Hey guys, welcome back to Who's That Superhero? This week I'm going to be talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. So I decided to do a spotlight on this team because obviously the second film is coming out, but a lot of people probably don't know who this team is or how they came about or why do they even guard the galaxy. The team we see in the movies is actually an updated version taken from Dan Abnett's and Andy Lanning's Guardians of the Galaxy that appeared in 2008. This team is actually the second group to carry the Guardians name, however. The first team appeared all the way back in 1969 in a Marvel Superheroes one-shot and featured a very different lineup from what we're used to. This team was active in the 31st century and wasn't even from the same Marvel universe but an alternate timeline. Here, this team is composed of the last genetically enhanced members of each planet in Earth's solar system, including fan favorite Yondu from the movies, in a very different look as they fight against the Badoon, a very generic alien race who are trying to conquer Earth's solar system. The team has a variety of adventures and even travels back to present-day Marvel and become honorary Avengers for a time. However, that's enough of them, let's jump to the Guardians we know and love. When this team came about, there hadn't been a Guardians of the Galaxy in the main Marvel universe just yet, and the name itself hadn't been used since the 90s. This team formed after Marvel's Annihilation Conquest event when a much more serious Star-Lord decided that the galaxy needed a team to proactively, guard it. To this end, he composes a team of familiar faces: Gamora, Drax, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. There are other members, however, in addition to these four, that personally I hope will appear in later movies since they are just fantastic. First is Phyla-Vell, aka Quasar, the daughter of a once great hero of the Marvel Universe utilizing the quantum bands of another great hero. Phyla was the ultimate legacy character and Cube's favorite character. Next is Adam Warlock, whose origin and powers have shifted so often I'm not even sure what he can do, but in this incarnation he classifies himself as a quantum warlock and is essentially Space Jesus. Finally, while not officially part of the team, more of a support character, we have Mantis, another character whose history is so deeply entangled in the Marvel Universe that it requires another video just to explain, but she is in the new movie, so keep an eye out for her. This group has a base in Nowhere, that giant floating head in the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, which is actually the head of a Celestial, a being from an alien race of absolute power. The security chief of Nowhere is also seen in the first film, Cosmo, the Russian space dog with telepathy as one of the Collector's live collectibles. This crew has a variety of adventures fighting the Universal Church of Truth, a religion that follows the teachings of the Magus, an evil version of Adam Warlock, Blastar the Bombburst, the king of the Negative Zone at the time, and even takes part in the War of Kings, in which a giant hole is ripped into the fabric of space itself. More teammates also join, such as Bug, Major Victory from the first Guardians team, and an Earthman named Jack Flag. This incarnation of the team was disbanded during the Thanos Imperative, when Thanos, the Mad Titan, comes back from the dead to help stop the Cancerverse, the universe on the other side of that giant hole, from spreading into the Marvel Universe. In the end, Drax is killed by Thanos, and Star-Lord and Nova remain to keep Thanos from escaping at the cost of their own lives. And reboot. The team comes back in 2013 by Brian Michael Bendis with a much more familiar looking lineup right before the movie. This new series features a lighter tone much like the movie, with Star-Lord now acting like Chris Pratt instead of the other way around, plus Iron Man. A couple more things I thought I would just reference in case you guys are interested. Star-Lord is half human, half Spartax, and is the son of King Jason, who turns out to be a real ass. Drax the Destroyer was once human and reincarnated by Mentor, Thanos' dad, to kill his son, and never really had beef with Ronan. Gamora is the adopted daughter of Thanos, like the movie shows, but Nebula is not. She apparently is the supposed granddaughter of the Titan, but I've never seen any proof. The Nova Corps was actually composed of different alien species that had helmets, which allowed them to fly and do a variety of things. They don't actually fly around in weird-looking spaceships that make shields that don't work. Currently, there are actually 2 Earthmen in the Nova Corps, which you can read about in Nova. Yondu originally wasn't even part of the current Marvel Universe, but an alternate timeline serving with the original Guardians. but as of the most recent Star-Lord volume has apparently been integrated into the universe along with the Ravagers. You're going to be seeing Kurt Russell playing Ego in the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, who claims to be Star-Lord's dad. However, as I said above, this is not the case, and different from the comic origin, but something new from the movies. Ego is actually a living planet that debuted in Thor, and whether or not he is still going to be a planet is still in question. Finally, the big bad of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is based off of her, or Kismet, the perfect mate of Adam Warlock. From the trailers, it looks like she's the leader of an alien race, but hey, we might get an Adam Warlock cameo, so fingers crossed. That's pretty much it. I definitely recommend going to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and go ahead and pick up the comic version of that as well, especially if you're an avid comic reader looking for some great cosmic Marvel. If you're more of a casual fan, go and check out some of the new stuff. It's funny and has the characters you know and love. I'm going to go ahead and try and get more vids out, but I'd rather have you guys pick which character you want me to talk about in the next one. So whether it be Mantis or the Watcher, let me know down below. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.